Hi Sag, how you doing? So we're here to do your December. How are you? Happy Christmas, Sagittarius. Hope you have a very good Christmas. I will be back during different parts of the month during December to do different readings. But this is a general overview for December. If you like the music or the intros or anything that I've ever done or that I am doing at the moment that was attached to this one, you can find it probably in the hashtag link above on the video itself, or you can find it in the description box, and it's called Everything, and that's my other channel. If you want to join anything music or production or anything like that, or just see what it's about, because there'll be multiple different things, I would appreciate your support if you want to take a look. There's not a lot there, but there will be more added at some point, so I would appreciate your support. Also, if you want to check out the recommended readers, the one for this month is Opaloracle, and you can find the link to hers and the others in the description box as well, as long as a personal reading and all the information. Okay, that's that out the way, Sagittarius. How are you doing, guys? So let's see. So the first card out, I've been drawing these because the cards are too large, so it just saves me shuffling. So you had the Two of Wands. So someone's trying to get your attention, but someone's not paying attention. So you need to pay attention. So someone's trying to get your attention. Focusing your attention in one direction is kind of like you might have a couple of businesses or a couple of ideas that you've got, but it's kind of like your mind split in two. It's trying to split yourself in two. If you've got family and work and stuff like that, it could well be that you're split into between two paths of decisions that you need to make, and it could well be that it's just that you're run ragged at the moment, but people are trying to get your attention and flag your attention to this person that's not paying attention. So it's more like focusing on one other than two. Okay, so it's a lot about money. So you got the Ten of Pentacles. So it's a lot about career life and money and things, but it might just be that you've just got a lot on, but something seems to be drawing your attention away from the big job, like the big opportunity and the big dream. So if there's a big dream that you have and a big lot of money that seems to be making the most amount of money, it seems like there's a lack of interest, looking into interest rates of what's going to be more profitable in the end. Profit margins is also what I'm hearing. I'm not picking up love life at the moment, Sagittarius. I'm thinking it's a lot more to do with your stability within work. That there could be a focus where you are not focused on the main job, but someone's trying to get your attention to say, when is this going to happen? When can we have this? When can we do that? Okay, so there might be two jobs. So then you come up against the Four of Wands, which is rest. I think a lot of you just need to take a break. This is zen. Someone's mastering hypnosis as well, like doing hypnotherapy is also what I'm hearing. Hypnotherapy. But some kind of therapy is needed. I don't know why I'm hearing therapeutic, something that's more therapeutic. I think that if you've got two jobs, there's one job here that might be where it brings enough money and it's probably stressful and tiresome, but there's more attention that's needed for another one that is probably pulling you up against, well, what do I do? Because it's more like I need to rest because I'm doing two things at once. It's like I can't do two things at once. Zen is more about focus and meditating and kind of hypnotherapy and all that kind of stuff and relaxation. So you might be trying to manifest something into your life of what you desire and what you want, but it seems like you'll just need to take a break. So you come up against the Eight of Blades, Eight of Swords. So this is like someone's climbing the walls. Someone's literally trying to climb the walls. You're starting to come up with swords. So you got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, which is 3, which is like heartbreaking of realizing that someone's not paying attention. This is like, I hate to say this, but this energy in here is where you might see your partner as something childish. But it could just mean family. There's a lot on to do with families, and it's kind of like, when can I get out? When can I get out of this job? When can I leave? There's some kind of like being asked to leave or want to leave. It's kind of like I don't know which one to leave behind. You've got two decisions to make, but you don't quite know which one, or don't know quit. I heard quit. I quit. There's something to do with like I quit. I can't cope because this person here and here can't cope because they're cooped up inside. It's like I need to get out. It's like, so it could be where you need. There's some kind of job that is keeping you bound to it, or someone that's keeping you bound, like under their. I'm not picking up spell, like not like witchcraft, but I'm picking up spell, as in like you've got me under your spell, like a contract, meaning a work contract that's got you by the by the kahunas. Something's got you by the kahunas, and it's kind of like I wish you would just grow up. For some of you, that's what it's saying, because that can be like 8, 9, 10, 12, which is 3, which is the 3 of Swords, is kind of realizing that something has to go. Now, it is there, and this is you just about to seal a deal or something, but this can be someone, is what I'm picking up through this reading, that someone's trying to get your attention. Because this can be ego, the 6 of Wands, okay? 6 of Wands can be someone that wants attention all the time, okay? And there is someone here that wants attention all the time, whoever that is. Doesn't have to be a child. It can be. It can be that you've just got like children around you that need attention all the time, but you're trying to focus on your work and stuff like that. But if this is a love partner, this can be someone that's trying to grab your attention all the time, a mother or a child or your partner. And it's kind of like, you need more attention. Like, but I'm trying to focus on my career, and I'm trying to focus on what you want. So what is it that you want? How much do you want? How much do you need? Because there is I'm sorry, Sag, but there is a needy energy is what I'm feeling through this. Like, I need your attention and I need your focus, but it feels like you're trying to say, I need to focus and I need my own attention, and stop trying to grab my attention when I'm trying to seal a deal at work and when I'm trying to concentrate on what I want to do for myself. This is where you've crossed boundaries, you've gone leaps and bounds and crossed many hurdles with the person that you're with, but it's kind of like, to me, like they're crossing the boundary, like they're overstepping the mark, because they're trying to take a final step. Some of you, it is children that are trying to take another step. But I'm picking up like you're overstepping the mark. Like you're overstepping the mark. Because this person is about to cross the mark, but it's like they're not crossing the mark. It's like you're just overstepping the mark now. Someone's overstepping. It's like 1 step forward, 2 steps back. You go 2 to 6, 8. Communication, travel. Everything that it's kind of like miles apart or miles away, or someone's miles away, or just like they're not always there, but they're miles away. It could just be a complete distance, but it seems like the communication that happens is about someone always needing attention, whoever that is. Fire sign I'm picking up as well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but need your attention a lot. So it's whatever it is career-wise, it's drawing your attention in a lot, where one might be drawing in more money, but the other one might not be, okay? But for some of this, if this is a love partner, this is to do with where they always need your attention and they draw your focus away from being able to succeed your dreams. This is stuff, and it seems like they overstep the mark and overstep the boundary, because the 6 of Wands in the normal right away is like, can be an ego card and someone that gets a lot of attention. So it's kind of like you need too much of my attention, and it seems to be focusing your energy away, and that's why I think I'm picking up on this Zen card, where it's kind of like it's an imbalance is what I'm picking up, Sag. It is. It's like I don't know, but Favours on your side. Someone's also trying to do you a favour, or you're trying to do someone a favour as well, or do someone. I hope it's not do someone in, but do someone. So this is like the Wheel of Fortune, where it goes in your favour, but it also goes in out of other people's. You know, it's whether it goes in yours or whether it doesn't. It doesn't really matter. The Wheel of Fortune spins all of the time. It's fame and fortune that somebody wants through attention. Okay, they want everything. Whatever it is, that I want everything and I need everything. If there's a needy energy, then they're trying to ask you for a lot of attention because they need your attention. Because this Wheel of Fortune, to me, is where just pretty much what I silently picked up. It just, I need your attention, because it's like backwards, backwards and forwards. And I'm picking this up as a lot of travel and journey. That it's kind of like we're on a journey, we're on a spiritual journey, but I have to also travel towards you, and it's exhausting. A lot of it is exhausting to go backwards and forwards at work. If there's 2 different paths that you go in, it's kind of like your focus is unfocused from more to one than the other, okay? But the communication, I think, is of attention that's needed where someone's needing your attention, because they try to pull you, they try to pull on your they try to pull on what you're trying to manifest into your life to be your destiny and your dream and what you want and what you practice. And what you practice is what you preach. But I think there's someone that might preach a lot through what they're saying, which can be, it might be religious, spiritual, but 6 and 2 is like a preaching energy of like having it all and wanting it all. But there is also someone that tries to take your focus away from what you're supposed to be doing. It seems that way, but it all comes good. But you've also got Leo, okay? Now this is having strength and courage to be able to stand on one's own 2 feet also. So if your partner is Leo, okay, a Leo, but it doesn't matter, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but you've got Leo here. But if you are with a Leo that's trying to get your attention, it's like you might be in like this battle of halves where it's kind of like, I need your attention, now I don't need your attention, now I need your attention, and it's kind of like, well, you need to finish what you're doing and get out as well, you know, you need to, because this can be the mind where it's creating some kind of fate here. So someone's manifesting backwards and forwards kind of energy, but having a lot of strength to be able to travel. So this person, they might travel a lot. So if your person is a Leo, they might be traveling a lot and they're trying to wrap something up karmically within their life also. And that's probably them here in the 2, which could be a Leo, that can be indecisive at the moment because they're trying to wrap something up karmically. And that might be why they want to be with you and they're coming towards you, but they need your attention and they need your focus more on them than, I think if it's not a complete dynamic, it's just I feel it's a little bit of a 2 and 8. Put it that way, Sag. It's a 2 and 8. A 2 and 8. Some of it can be a mate. I don't know why I'm picking up mate. Roommate or mate or roommate or roomie. Or it's a bit roomy. Or rumour. I heard a rumour. Someone might have heard a rumour of something. Because this would be the communication. And this rumour, if there is, it's leading people to think too much. The 8 of Blades. Where there's contemplation of needing to end a contract. Because that's wherever you're living is 8. Wherever you are is where you reside and where you're stuck at. So some people are stuck at home here. And they're stuck in a contract at home. And because they're stuck and bound in a contract at home, that might just be because they have children or you have children, right? But if it isn't, it's like they're stuck at home in this contract here that's appearing that it could also be their energy, okay? And they're stuck in this contract because this is a karmic contract, whatever it is, it's a karmic contract that's bound to happen, okay? So with that energy, they have to leave something behind, which is this 2 here, in order to be able to spend time with you. But this is saving, you see. It might be that one energy, your partner or you or somebody, might not be able to save up enough money because there's money here, but how much money that is, I've got no idea. That would be pretty much what you earn and spend. So whatever you earn is what you spend, and what you spend, you have to earn again. Okay, so it's like again and again because it's a 10. So it either ends or it begins. So it's a cycle of something that's here karmically, where there might be arguments, if there are, about money, and there's an involvement of money, and it's about where do you want to be? Do you want to be with me, and do you want to come with me, or do you need to be at home? But if there's a contract that you need to end here, then this is why it's yet to be seen through December, because it's not quite ended. And that would be them possibly wanting to come and see you or travel to you, or you just have like visitational rights, or if it's children, I'm hearing visitational rights where they stay over. But if it's not children, then it's just that they just come to stay over, but they also leave as well. Because the Wheel of Fortune can turn very quickly in one's favour, but it seems like they want you and then they don't want you. So they want you for certain things, or somebody does. But there's a certain amount of stress that's built up through money at the moment and where to go. So it's becoming good. You've got the world and the Wheel of Fortune. So this is where there needs to be a sit down. There needs to be amicable discussion between landlords or people or family that have got to sit down and talk amicably about what directional path it is to go. Where do you want to travel to? Because someone's trying to make a path for you here. This person is pretty much saying, look, I'm making the path. There it is. Here's the path. It's there for you. But which way is it that you want to go? Because this fish here is swimming in the opposite direction of where it's supposed to go. Okay, so there might be a water sign that's going in the opposite direction. It's kind of like, which direction are we going and which direction do you want to go? Because we possibly need to sit down and talk about this around the table and actually say, you know what is it that you want to do? Where do you want to travel to and where do you want to go? Some people have got aspirations of actually just getting the hell out of Dodge for a while after work and just want to break and want to go on holiday. Right? And that might be what this is being saved for. Because there could be two jobs that people have, and that in order to bring everything amicable together, there might be savings that have to be looked at upon you or your partner or one another to make it happen. And to make this business happen or to make this relationship happen, it seems like there's an energy that's trying to end something here to be able to financially also stand on one's own 2 feet. So once they're financially stable, or once ever they are physically able, because this is someone that could be physically unable, okay, but because this is a round table, is what I'm picking up, like a table, but physically unable. Like, I just can't. I'm physically unable. And if they're physically unable, that might just be because they're bound to a contract of something that they've got to end first before they can actually do something. So that might not mean that they're with another partner. It could just mean that they've got a contract with something in their life that you've got going on that you would possibly know about, that they've got to end first before they can actually start to travel. Before this Wheel of Fortune can really start to play out for you two to be together, there would have to be something of an agreement that has to be set by you, of terms and conditions of being more of a, well, anybody being more of a responsible, I just heard adult, I don't know why, responsible. Because it feels like there's an energy around you that's irresponsible. And I don't know why that is there through this 8 of Blades. It's like irresponsible but responsible. Irresponsible but responsible. So sponsor. I'm also hearing a sponsor for a charity run, a charity event. And there might be a sponsor, that someone's sponsoring someone for a charity event. I don't know, a charity organisation is what I'm hearing. Charity organisation. But you come up against the Queen as well, the Queen of Cups. So this is trying to take someone in, to try and care for them, to say, you know what, what are we going to do then? Because at the background, all these people are dead at the background. I've got no idea why. But it's kind of like trying to resurrect the dead as well. Okay, so it can be a Scorpio energy, possibly for some of you. I've never really noticed that through this card. But this is trying to accept something that someone's, because this is like a mother as well, of trying to give to the poor and to the needy. Okay, to the poor and the needy. And they need some attention. They need some assistance. Someone needs an assistant manager, or they need an assistance because they're physically unable at the moment, or they just can't at the moment, and they need your assistance or you need their assistance. But there might be someone that's looking into being an assistant manager or persistent. But there's love here, obviously. 10 of, oh, I thought that was Cups, coins. So is there love? Well, there's a Queen of Cups. There's a lot of strength and a lot of desire and good and bad cards, really. It's kind of like, it can be an argumentative energy. There can be obviously love and feelings obviously involved. but there seems to be a lot of involvement where someone might think a lot about what to do, where to go, and it seems like someone needs a lot of attention, but for some of you it just seems that they've got a contract here, because I keep picking this up as the Leo energy here, that they need attention to be able to stand on their own 2 feet after this contract that they're in here next to this Wheel of Fortune and World. Is because it seems like they're entrapped in something between the World and the Wheel of Fortune, like they are physically trapped, you know, between two halves, between two appearances of where to go, because there's a lot of travel involved. This will definitely be travel, and this would be internet sales. They probably, or you do something on the internet where you sell things on the internet, okay? Because this can be public, everything can be public, and it's publicizing. Someone might be into like newspapers or publicizing something, or trying to write a book or publicize something. But I'm feeling like exercise as well. I don't know why I'm feeling that. Publicize, exercise. Like this, you might be looking into exercising. Or an exorcist. I don't know why I doubt one. Exorcist? I don't know. But exercise. Like an exercise. Yeah, I keep hearing exorcism. I've got no idea. Exorcism? I don't know. Or my ex. Or it is my ex. Or something. Or whatever's X marks the spot. It's kind of like you hit my spot. But I think that this person here, this Leo energy, is torn between lovers. I don't know why I had that. Torn between lovers. Or torn between a contract that they've got to end first before they can travel. And then this would be you or them coming towards you because they love you. The Queen of Cups there. Okay. Yeah, that's all I can really pick up at the moment, Sage. So we're going to go over, I mean, you need to see what these two cards are, but I can't keep going on. I've got to leave these readings as this time limit. So we're going to go over to the other side, but then we clarify after these, we clarify them with a different deck, and we go over the second layer. So the first layer of the story, the second layer is the clarifying, and we go over different stuff and try to figure out what's going on for your December. But we do that over on Vimeo or Patreon. Patreon gives you access to 4 or 5 different readings. Vimeo is in the monthly folder if you just want to watch this reading. Obviously, Patreon gives you access to 4 different lots of readings. Stay tuned also for the deeper look into the soulmate's life or your partner's life, because that gives me a depth of field of what's going on with them and the stress and strains that they're going on. That gives you more information. So that is also part of Patreon if you want to join. Also check out the recommended readers and also my new channel, guys. Hopefully you like the music. There's going to be videos, music, loads of other stuff that I want to get going, but I'm torn between 2 different things myself. I've got a lot going on in my life. This and also music and learning and studying and a lot of stuff to go over. So there's a lot of things that I'm interested in that I want to do differently, but I hope you guys stick around in order to find out what that is. If you did like the meditation music that I put out, you might want to turn it down a little bit. On my speakers, it's great because they're 100-watt speakers and it comes out for a 55-inch TV. If it's for a phone, it might crackle a bit, so you might need to turn it down if you have listened to the meditation music that I did. But that just took me an hour to do that, so I want to do more different things. But if you like that, just turn the volume down a little bit. Okay, all right, guys. Hopefully see you on the other side. I hope you have a great Christmas, Sag. Thanks very much, and I'll see you again soon. Peace.